Assalamu alaikum. This is Chaudhary Sama. Welcome you all to the news. You have just heard the Crown headlines. Now let's move on to the details. Educational institutions across Bangladesh are observing an academic and administrative shutdown as students protest Israel's continued attacks on Palestine. Several student organizations held protest rallies and marches in the day. The No Work, No School campaign began on Monday after student groups and general students declared they would boycott classes and exams in solidarity with global protest, including those in New York against Israeli aggression in Gaza. Many educational institutions have since voiced their support for the initiative. In a show of support for the global student movement protesting Israel's actions in Gaza, Dhaka University suspended all classes and exams scheduled for Monday. Other public and private universities cancelled academic activities to stand in solidarity. Along with students, leaders and activists of different political parties, common people of Bangladesh held demonstrations at various points in solidarity with the oppressed people of Gaza. The protest called for a global boycott of Israeli products and urged the Muslim world to unite against Israeli aggression.
Justice for Gaza's children.
বিশ্ববাসী দেখেও না দেখার ভান করছে লাইক তারা ব্লাইন্ড আমরা গাজাবাসীর পক্ষে রয়েছি আমরা গাজাবাসীর জন্য আছি
হিউম্যানিটি ওইটার মূল্যবোধ থেকে শুধু একজন মুসলিম হিসেবে না আপনি ইহুদি খ্রিস্টান যেই হন না কেন যেইভাবে এখানে গণহত্যা চালানো হচ্ছে এটা বন্ধ করা দরকার
আমরা কোনো দাবি দাওয়া নিয়ে আসিনি আমরা এসেছি অত্যাচার মানুষকে মুক্ত করার জন্য
ধর্মীয় দিক থেকে না দেখে আমরা যদি মানবতার দিক থেকে বিষয়টা চিন্তা করি আমাদের প্রত্যেকের উচিত এই কর্মসূচিতে জয়েন করা
ইসরায়েলের অন্যায় অত্যাচার আর আমরা নীরবে সইতে পারি না
The Bangladesh government has expressed its strongest condemnation of the Israeli occupying forces' continued mass killing and gross violations of human rights in the Gaza Strip, saying it amounted to ethnic cleansing. Amid countrywide protest against Israeli occupation, the Foreign Ministry issued a statement saying Israel's ongoing military attacks since last month's unilateral breach of the ceasefire had killed scores of Palestinians, mostly women and children, as well as blocked the entry of humanitarian aid into Gaza, leading to a human catastrophe. Evidently, Israel has shown no regard to repeated international appeals and has instead engaged in an increasingly intense killing spree, it said. It strongly denounced the actions of Israel, forces of which, it said, had intention of carrying out ethnic cleansing against the defenseless Palestinian population. Dhaka demands that Israel immediately cease all military operations, exercise maximum restraint, and abide by its duty under international humanitarian law. The government of Bangladesh has officially written to the United States seeking a 3-month pause of the 37% tariff imposed on Bangladesh exports last week. Chief Advisor Muhammad Yunus wrote the letter to U.S. President Donald Trump today, underscoring the government's efforts to address trade barriers with the U.S. Bangladesh Bank is planning to set up a dedicated fund of nearly $900 crore to provide capital support to startup companies, Governor Al-haj Mohammad announced today at the Bangladesh Investment Summit. He said during the Startup Connect session of the ongoing Bangladesh Investment Summit in Dhaka, he added Bangladesh Bank would grow this fund from private commercial banks and they will be equity holders. The money will be used only for equity investment in promising startup businesses. Bangladesh Bank will also contribute nearly $500 crore as co-financer with the money used for equity investment and lending also, he added. Chairman of Yangon Corporation and a pioneer in Bangladesh's ready-made garments and textile sectors, Ki Hak Sung has highly appreciated the current interim government's efforts. He urged the visiting foreign investors to consider Bangladesh as their future investment destination. He told the foreign investors, stressing that the interim government is truly serious about ensuring all the facilities for the investors. Sung said the many governments in the past sought foreign direct investment, but the current administration is acting in a very effective way. He invited the foreign investors to invest in the Korean export processing zone in Anwara and beyond, taking the advantages that the country offers.
I want them eventually decide for investment in Bangladesh, not necessarily in KEPZ, in Bangladesh, so that Bangladesh textile and then apparel industry can have a more stable infrastructure by their upcoming investment.
The draft of the new Code of Conduct for parliamentary election is nearly final, with an eye towards ensuring a level playing field for all candidates. Speaking to reporters after a meeting of the Code of Conduct Committee at the AC, Election Commissioner Mohammad Anwar Islam Sharkar said most of the recommendations made by the Electoral Reform Commission have been incorporated into the draft Code of Conduct. He said the new guidelines would aim to keep election spending to a minimum while allowing campaigns to be conducted in an orderly manner.
সীমানা নির্ধারণের যে প্রস্তাবনাটা আমরা প্রিন্টিং মিটিংয়ের জন্য পাঠিয়েছিলাম, এটি ঈদের আগে ক্যাবিনেট মিটিং হয়েছে। এখনও আমরা অনুমোদন পাইনি। অনুমোদন পেলে পরেই আমরা এই ডিলিমিটেশনের কাজটা করব। আর যদি অনুমোদন না হয় তাহলে আপনার বিদ্যমান যে আসন বিন্যাস রয়েছে সেই আসনের ভিত্তিতে নির্বাচন অনুষ্ঠিত হবে।
Bandarbhan court on Monday sent Myanmar's Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army ARSA chief Ataullah Abu Ammar Junoni to jail after rejecting his bail petition in two separate cases filed over the death of a member of DGFI. Bandarbhan Additional District and Sessions Judge Oren Paul and Senior Judicial Magistrate of Bandarbhan Cognizance Court passed the order after hearing two separate petitions. The court also rejected his bail petition in the two cases. Earlier, the ARSA chief was taken into the Bandarbhan court from Chattogram court amid tight security. Members of Rapid Action Battalion arrested 10 people, including Ataullah, while holding a clandestine meeting in Shiddiganj area of Naranganj district on March 19. He was an accused in different cases, including that of the murder of a DGFI member. Awami League politician Kaji Keramot Ali was arrested from the Mohakhali area in the capital Sunday night. He is accused in a number of cases filed in Dhaka and Rajbari. Keramot was a lawmaker from Rajbari 1 constituency until the ouster of Hasina regime in mass uprising last August. On Monday, the Awami League leader was produced before a Rajbari court in a case over attacks on student-led quota reform protests in Rajbari last year. The court sent him to jail. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates over NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondar Khabor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.